Hello. I want to talk to you about an idea in Taiji. Sometimes you hear about, to move up you must first move down, or to move down you must first move up, or to move left you must move right, and so forth. We were talking about that a little bit in class today. I was trying to get Robert through some movements here, and I was telling him that it's kind of like a training idea. To actually go through that process to get used to how the movement can be done, and after a while you don't have to do that anymore. But we were talking about this in the context of this opening move, where my arms are down, and you're holding my arms down. So he's holding my arms down, and if I just start pushing up, it's no good. And it's not like I move down first and pull him down, or move down first. So I'm not just moving down and then back up, because then I'm still pushing up on him. But in a sense, what I want to do is, first of all, he has me, so I need to recognize what happens when he grabs a hold of me. And there's tensions in my shoulder now, because, let go for a second, because no, don't walk away, and move forward a little bit. So my arms are here, and they're kind of where I want them to be, and I have my head kind of floating up like a balloon. This is relaxing down, and my arms are where I want them. But as soon as he grabs them, now there's a tension in my shoulders. Okay, so if I want to lift these up, I gotta let that go. I'm going to pretty much surrender my arms to Robert. So I'm going to loosen my low back more, let the head float up more, and just give him my arms. Now it's almost like they're dead, and I gave him my arms, and I want him to keep them. So I'm not just going to push up, but the feeling that I got when I released and they started to go down, I maintain that down. And I keep doing the down where he has them. And I just start to come up the whole time. The down that's happening at the beginning, I keep that idea maintained as they come up. So let's do this again. So all I got to do is let these fully go. And I keep the down idea as I start to come up. And then it's not so bad. Same thing with down. So if the arms are up and I want to bring the elbows in, and that's sort of like a down and an in, you want to think about the opposites. But in either case, the idea of giving the arms to him. So if I'm here and my arms are up and he grabs a hold of them and he has them and I start to pull, then there's this immediate struggle. If I try to use my whole body and I'm kind of leaning back, he still feels that. If I'm pulling the elbows down, leaning, it's all, becomes a struggle. If I let him have my arms and have the head floating up and the tailbone relaxing down, and I let him continue to have this, and then I could just relax my elbows down, and that pulls him in. I don't really have to struggle with getting him in there like that. And so in any of these cases, if I'm up, go ahead. As soon as he does that, I just go down. I don't have to let him get good hold and have me. As soon as I feel it, I feel what happens from the grab, and I should already be letting that go. I should already be letting him have it as I relax and start to move, and that'll get that to happen. Left and right's the same way. Let me have you come forward here. Hold your arms out good, and if I want to move his arms, say this way, and don't let me move you that way, right? So if I want to push this way, I have to, as if I'm going this way. So that touch with the intent to go that way has him pushing back that way. So what I'm going to do is let him have me in that direction. And I'm going to continue letting him have that the whole time that I'm pushing him. So I'm letting him do that to me as I'm sending him along. Same thing, obviously, the other direction. So what do? Just go that way. If I want to send you this way, So I'm going to push this way. But as soon as I start, you're already engaged opposite. So I'm going to let you have it. I'm going to relax everything and let you have that direction. And then I could just move you along that way. So in a sense, I'm moving that way without physically moving that way. Or if he wants to move my arms, like move my arms in that direction. So he's moving me in that direction. Go ahead. So go ahead. Now this time I'm going to stop him. Now continue with the pressure. Now I'm blocked, but what I want to do is let him have that. And so I'm going to release in that direction, and then I could just move my arms the other way. So I'm letting everything go that way, but at the same time I'm going the opposite direction. What that does is it doesn't give the person the feedback that they're expecting. They're expecting a fight. If you let them have you in the direction that they want, to feel like they have you in the direction that they want, then they don't feel the fight. When they don't feel the fight, then they don't fight back. And then you can move the direction that you want to move, as long as you keep giving them what you think they want, what you feel like they want. It's something you really have to get hands-on and practice. I don't know how clear it is from watching the video, but give it a try. Get a feel for what that's like to have your arms going this way. In other words, letting him have that direction while you're still moving the other way. After you get a feel for that, then it doesn't matter. You know what it's like to move your arms with that contrary direction happening anyway. So if you try to move me that way, then I could still just start moving, and I don't have to think about letting. It's just a matter of releasing and going. I don't have to think about that whole opposite thing. But at first, it's a good training tool. I guess that's about it. Thank you, Robert. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.